6,095 pounds. This is the very new at the time of this filming 23 FB 13 Vengeance travel trailer here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. A true half-ton towable toy hauler travel trailer. Up to 13-foot garage on this, and a true wide body with an extra tall roof. So very capable of hauling those bigger toys that are ever popular currently. This is a newer offering. As I indicated earlier, at the time of this filming, this just this just came out. It's one of the first of its kind, essentially. As opposed to a traditional Vengeance, which actually you can see right over here. Traditional Vengeance is a traditionally constructed product. It's got a wood skeleton, aluminum skin. It's rugged, rock solid, a lot of coach for the money. But a lot of people really like that. But they went, you know, can you get one a little nicer? Like, this is fine. I can see that it's built right, but can you get one a little snazzier? Well, ta-da! That's what this is. This is essentially the glitz and the glitter as opposed to the mud and the blood. This is everything you need, nothing you don't. This is for that little more discretionary person who's looking for something a little flashier to haul around behind them. They want to turn a couple heads. They know that it's a solid coach, but they also want other people to know that it's a solid coach, you see. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So we've got aluminum framed, laminated, wall construction here. In the, cargo area, they've got their 1-inch thick decked tough ply floor. It's a 1-inch thick floor. The stuff is amazing. By the time they finish just the floor decking sandwich, it's 1 inch thick. That's 25% more structure than you commonly find in this industry. Couple that with a enclosed heated belly here. And, that helps give you a nice extended season use pattern and all that good stuff. And I don't know if there you go. You can see right there that sewer hose caddy right there. Just extra little stuff like that so that you don't need to waste your outside storage on outside things. You can leave this for like campsite stuff or maybe water hoses where you want to keep your freshwater stuff away from your sewer water stuff. You obviously don't want those two things to mingle unless you enjoy being very, very sick, which I doubt it. Along with that, over here, you'll notice a standard fueling station. And anywhere you see a fueling station on a Vengeance, they have either the very largest or tied for the very largest fuel stations in their classes. So if you find another trailer with a similar size and build loadout, this is going to have the biggest or tied for the biggest fuel station. Very excellent for like dry camping with that sort of thing. 3,000 pound rated ramp door. So again, your bigger toys, they can handle this no problem. That is spring assisted. You'll notice a nice little dovetail here too. So you've got very easy loading. You want to cheat that a little bit, crank, like if this is your trailer, if this is the nose, you crank the nose up really high so that it makes that angle of attack easier, and it's super smooth loading with anything. Now, I purposely left this rolled up a little bit so you could see those D-rings. They recently bulked up their floor construction down at Vengeance. They were like 3,300 pound rated tested, and they're now 5,000. Which 3,300 was more than enough. They never had a single person that I know of. Maybe they had one that went nuts, but as far as I know, they never had anybody rip the D-rings out of the floor or get anything damaged as a result. But other brands had 5,000 pound rated D-rings. One other brand specifically that does very well in trailers, which we actually also carry here, but this is not about them. Anyway, the guys at Vengeance said, we can do that. So they basically, when they get this frame from the frame supplier, they add these steel plates to the frame and they drill straight into those steel plates, and that's where those D-rings go. So it's steel plate reinforced structure right there. It's pretty heavy duty industrial grade stuff. I should have flipped the light on. Power Awning does have lighting on under it, and or has lighting under it. Should have left it on, and it runs at the base of the awning. So if you want to leave that on and use that in the evening without actually having to roll out your awning, you can do that. And that's an easy tilt awning, by the way. Other thing is this Lippert Solaire awning is the only component modular awning on the market. What that means to you in English: God forbid something happens and a piece of that awning gets damaged. This is the only awning where you can replace everything in a piecemeal fashion as opposed to needing to get a whole new kit. That's what's really cool about this. It's easier for long-term use and enjoyment. So the power sofas and bed lift here is standard in these, in one of their, I don't know, you call it like forced option packages or whatever. If you need details on that, give us a call. We did add, however, this is not standard, it's this retractable screen wall. And this brings me to a very important point. This is, really quick before I get off track, I like how you can leave this halfway down. A lot of these things are magnetic and you have to take either all the way down or all the way up, and they don't give you an in-between point like that. What I was getting at here, the one that we have in stock might not, probably isn't with the number of trailers that we sell, especially from Vengeance, probably isn't the one we have in stock. So how do you know what we have in stock? How do you know how much it costs? Do you have to call us for price? No, because I can't stand that. I hate it when I'm on the internet and I see call for price. So down in the video description, I left you guys a little link. It says check for price and availability. You're one click away from seeing what we have in stock amongst our 500 some odd offerings here. And how much we're asking with its equipment loadout, because the way we have ours built might be different from another dealer. So we let you do a lot of educating and things right from home without ever having to pick up a phone. You don't have to give us your credit score just to start shopping with us, guys. We don't do that until we found the one, okay? And we don't do that until you say it's the one. That's the thing here. So you've probably seen it before, but if you're new to this, I want to cover this real quick. These little sofas down here, these benches, they flip over into a little rollover sleeper sofa. And the two both roll over and they meet in the middle for like a lower mega bunk. And then you have the bigger queen-ish bed up top. Now that bed can be left against the ceiling even when these are down. There's little lock pins that make that happen basically. You know, this is kind of what I like about toy haulers. I've talked about this at length in a number of videos, but toy haulers get a bad rap. When they first came out, they were called sport utility trailers. And they weren't good. They weren't built bad. I don't mean that. I mean that they were like, they felt yuck to sit in. They didn't feel warm and welcoming and comfortable. They've evolved. This is not your father's toy hauler, okay? This is its own independent thing. This could easily be used as a rear living room, half-ton towable, wide-body couples camper. It could be used as a mobile 3 seasons room. It could obviously be used to haul some toys. It could be used for a lot of different things. We've had people buy toy haulers who like to get to their destination and go kayaking, so they could bring the kayak in the trailer instead of having to strap it to the truck. There's no rule that says how you have to use these things. I don't care if you don't have a motorcycle, you can still get a toy hauler and be very, very pleased about it. You see how that TV kicks out on an angle? Here in the Vengeance, as opposed to its little brother, the Super Sport, you get nicer. This is what I mean by extra nicer little things, like the TV can move for easy viewing. I like this little portable utility table right here. You see the little removable indoor-outdoor carpet. Obviously, that can be pulled out. And what I like about this, too, is that it's fitted so that it fits right around all these cabinets. You don't have a lot of gaps in exposure. Big window here for lots of light and airflow. And I love the little, very nice feel quality, unlike their soft goods and whatnot in here. Your windows here in the living space do have a nicer little plantation style blind. I like these because they're more rugged. You can beat on them. Plus, they can actually be cleaned. Kitchen hardware in a Vengeance trailer is significantly upgraded as compared to its Super Sport brother. We still have an 8 cubic foot fridge and freezer. That doesn't change. You see that we get the, I mentioned earlier, the TV. That's not present in the Super Sports. But we get a little more lighting. We get nicer kitchen hardware here. And a recessed sink and stove give you max prep space even in a smaller trailer. This is a stud of a model. Plus, we've got some nice, good drawer space going on here. You can see that we actually have plenty of decent storage going on. And it's all plywood boxed. It's not pressboard, particle board, sticker wrapped, or anything like that. So what am I missing in here? I feel like I've missed something. Oh, I like that little power outlet up there. If the kids are up here, it gives them a nice little accessory port. That's a nice touch. That is smart. That tells me that somebody looked at this and they applied a human element to it. They get it. They listen to the people that go camping, and they've built this product accordingly. The bathroom up here. When I first glanced at it, at first I was a little underwhelmed. Then I started looking at it, and really, this is a well-planned bathroom. I've got good leg space. I could sit on this toilet without my long legs hitting the wall. Foot flush to keep my face away from my business. Nice big sink. Adults can wash their hands in there, and couple that with a big, deep medicine cabinet. You can actually put stuff in this thing. You can actually keep, your toothpaste and your shavers and all kinds of stuff in here out of the way. And because it's a travel trailer toy hauler, it has an extra tall roof to be able to accommodate the extra big toys. That by extension means you get this extra big ceiling in here with some really slick looking, you know, shower hardware. This is the same stuff they're putting in their Vengeance fifth wheels. You know, they didn't build this cheaper just because it's a trailer. They just built it shorter. And check these doors out. They're all fully framed in. This is a 3-inch interior wall, very strong structurally. You can pull and yank on this. The door jamb maintains its shape. The manufacturer here is not relying on the shell of the trailer to do all of the workload. They also have internal structure and support built on here. Now, what I like about this, it's a condensed bedroom, and this is one of the areas they had to make a little bit of a sacrifice to keep the weight down at a very, very aggressive under 6,100 pound mark. Keep in mind, this is not specifically an ultralight. This is a non-ultralight laminated product. What that means is that it's not built thinner, it's not built lighter. They just built it a little bit smaller. So it's a fully equipped and fully fleshed out trailer. But by going to an east-west bed like this reminds me of an old Fleetwood bed. If you guys knew anything about camping in the, say, late 80s, early to mid 90s, this is a lot like what a Fleetwood bedroom would look like. But there's positives to that. Look at the killer storage we have going on over here. This right here, this hanging wardrobe alone is more than what you get in most travel trailers with the side by or the his and hers. Plus, we're getting a triple drawer dresser down here with an additional little side stand and extra closet over here, all ready for a bedroom TV if you're so inclined. By the way, I love the little switches too, because if it's dark at night, you can always see that switch, and boop, very good lighting in here. Look at that. Look at that transition. If that's not testament to the quality and grade and quantity of lighting in here, I don't know what is. A lot to learn about these things. Whether it's hitches, pieces, parts, financing, trades, accessories, or anything in between, we are ready, willing, able, and equipped to be able to help you with every single ounce of this. This is a big investment. I don't expect you guys to do this on a snap decision. You're going to have questions, and we are more than happy to answer those for you. And that is really one of the reasons that we've become the largest independent RV dealer in the state of Michigan. So give us a call, give us a chance, and you're going to see why we just sell a ton of trailers. And you're going to see why Vengeance is the #1 selling toy hauler in Michigan. Not a coincidence. We sell a lot of Vengeance in Michigan. You know, the one kind of goes with the other. So 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping, everyone.